Hello, it's Premote or Mortal King for short. Back to you guys with another video. And in this video, I'm going to have a guide to watch One Piece, my favorite anime. Get your pencil and paper ready. You're going to have a long list ahead of you. I guess it's time to get into it.
I'm the realest one that's reppin', oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always reppin', oh my god.
I know One Piece is going to be hard to complete considering that it has over 900 episodes, but trust me, it's going to be all worth it. And if you follow what I have to say, you'll get the best experience watching One Piece and you'll be caught up in no time. For starters, I would first watch episode 1 to 17. Then when you get to episode 18, I would first watch the first 5 minutes. This is technically canon, but I don't think it's worth watching. In my opinion, the rest of the episode is boring. I will also put the first 5 minutes into the description below, so you could just watch that and probably skip the rest. I will continue and watch episode 19 to 45. After that, some of you might think it'll be boring and some of you might not. I was okay with it, and it does basically show some important scenes, but you don't need to know about it unless you're interested. These episodes does bring back episode 18, so some parts of these two episodes you'll be confused if you don't watch episode 18. You can still watch future episodes though without being confused if you decide to skip these episodes. You won't miss much. It's not a mandatory watch, it's just fun episodes to watch. Just don't force yourself to watch episode 18, 46, and 47 if you can't. I would then watch episode 48 to 53. Episode 54 to 61 is technically filler, so I would skip it if you want to get to the story faster. But it does have some important information about the world, and I think it's important. So I would put in the description below the important parts. I think it's only episode 55 in the beginning and episode 61 the second half. The filler arc isn't bad, but it's really not necessary. So if you have the time, I would watch it. I would then continue on and watch episode 62 to 97. Episode 98 and 99 are necessary fillers. I would just skip it. I would then continue on and watch episode 100 and 101. Even though 101 is filler, I would watch it because there's some character development and important part at the end. If you don't want to watch this episode for whatever reason, I would at least skip to the last scene of the episode because that's important and you'll be left confused the next episode. I will put a link for the ending scene in the description below. The episode was pretty good. I wouldn't skip it like I would episode 102 because that's just filler and pretty unnecessary and boring to watch in my opinion. I would then continue and watch episode 103 to 130. Episode 131 to 143 are filler, but I would watch some of them because they're pretty entertaining and they do have some character development. Other than that, they don't really have anything important in them, so you could skip it. I would at least try to watch episode 131 to 138 because they're pretty entertaining. Episode 139 to 143 aren't that great. It's up to you really if you want to watch these episodes. The next episodes I would watch is from episode 144 to 195. Episode 196 to 206 is technically a filler arc, but I would watch it because they're some of the best filler episodes I've ever seen. I don't think it's necessarily important to watch, but it's still great. It does have a few important scenes here and there, but they're also explained later, so it's really not a big deal. For episode 207 to 219, it'll be up to you if you want to skip this. Some of this arc was canon, and it's not a bad arc, it's actually pretty good and entertaining. It's like a side adventure that really doesn't have anything to do with the story. If you want to get to the story faster, I would probably skip the whole arc, or probably just watch the canon episodes. The canon episodes in this arc is from 207 to 212 and then 217 to 219. The filler episodes aren't bad, it's just that it'll start getting annoying. Just beware that they will mention this arc at least once in the future. it won't be too important, so it's not really a big deal. I would at least watch the canon episodes, and it's pretty entertaining, so I think it's worth the time, but that's up to you. Episode 220 to 226 are just random boring filler episodes that you should just skip. I would at least watch the ending of episode 226 though, because that's canon. I will also put the ending of the episode in the description below. After this point, it'll start having long recaps around 5 to 7 minutes in the beginning of the episode, so I would skip it unless you need a refresher. I will continue on and watch episodes from 227 to 278. Then I would skip episode 279 to 283, which are just basically recap fillers. So if you need a refresher on that, then I would watch it, but otherwise I wouldn't. After that, I would watch episode 284 to 290. Then I would skip 291 and 292. I would then watch episode 293 to 302, and then skip 303. 291, 292, and 303 really has nothing to do with One Piece, so you could just skip them. You could just watch it for fun if you want, but really they're kind of boring, to be honest. I will continue on and watch episode 304 to 316. Episode 317 to 319 are fillers, and only 319 was good and offered some character development, so I would at least check that out. I would then watch episode 320 to 325. 326 to 335 is a filler arc, but it's a pretty good one and worth a watch. It can be skipped though, this arc won't affect the story at all. I would then skip episode 336 because it really doesn't have anything to do with One Piece. It's just a little fun episode to watch if you guys are in the mood for that. Thank you guys for watching if you guys somehow stayed through to the end. This is just part 1. Part 2 is going to come out some other day. I don't know when though. My goal as of right now is to get another video by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. You guys were able to get more than just 1 like. So let's, instead of 1 like this time, let's try to get 2 likes. Anyways, if you like this video, then give it a like, comment, and then subscribe. And if you want to look at more information, go to the description below. Mortal King signs off.
Drop it.